My name is Katie Scott. I am the Customer Success Enablement Manager here at One Day. I have the great honor of training, educating, and providing tools to One Day customers like all of you to make you and your communities, properties as successful as possible through the power of video and, of course, your own unique strengths. Just a little bit about me before we dive in. I have been in the world of video communication for about 10 years. I started out my career as a TV news reporter slash multimedia journalist. So I told stories via the news, stood in front of a camera every day for about 6 years holding a microphone. And then about 3 years ago, I transitioned into the world of customer success, SaaS, software as a service. And I've done everything from being an onboarding manager to a customer care associate. And today I'm absolutely thrilled to be at One Day continuing my video journey with all of you as the CS Enablement Manager. I want you to know my background, but please know that you do not need to be me or be a One Day expert. That is why you have people like me and the rest of the One Day team. We are here to support you along this journey. If you have questions after today's training, please send me an email and we'll get connected. My email address is on the screen right there, caitlin.scott@oneday.com. I really do appreciate all of you being here today. I know that you are all extremely busy people, so thank you for carving out 30 minutes of your day to spend with me. And why are we here today? Well, as the first slide said, we're talking about the power of video and unleashing your most powerful asset in 2024, which is you. We're also trying to solve the problem that is this. Video communication has been around for years and it's not going away anytime soon. And yet there are so many people who have a big fear of video, being on camera, putting themselves in a vulnerable position. Please hear me when I say this. If that is you, it's okay. And I understand. You may never be comfortable with this. I have been in front of some sort of camera for almost a decade and I am still not 100% comfortable. It's really tough to see and hear ourselves, but that's what makes it so powerful because it's something different. It's vulnerable. It may be uncomfortable for you, but I can almost guarantee you that the person on the other side of the screen watching you and your video is thinking, wow, that was impactful. That was different. And I'm going to remember that versus just a plain written message. There are three main things that I want you to take away from today as to why video is powerful. One, it creates personal connections. Video has the ability to create a personal connection and convince your audience that your product or service is the perfect fit for their needs. Unlike a plain written message that can oftentimes feel very impersonal, with video, people can see your face, hear empathy and understanding in your voice. There's relatability. You are letting them into your world, which becomes much more transparent through video. And trust is being built a whole lot faster. Number two, it increases efficiency. I think we can all agree we talk much faster than we type. Recording videos, especially ones that can be recorded once and used over and over again, will save you so much time versus writing out an email for each prospect, resident, whoever your audience is. And the third takeaway, it usually leads to higher conversions. Sales are closed faster, move-ins happen quicker, recruiting someone, whatever the case is, because there's going to be less back and forth due to possible miscommunication that can come from just text-based communication. Those are the three big takeaways. Beyond that, by the end of this webinar, I want each of you to understand the power of video through a personal story that will be shared, real results, and use cases that if you start implementing today can take your business goals to the next level. Whether you're a video champion, you love video, it's awesome, or maybe you were using it but then kind of fell off, or you're brand new to this whole concept, we want to encourage each of you to say yes. This is the year that I'm going to incorporate video into my everyday communication. For some of you, that might mean getting into your One Day account for the very first time and recording a video. For others, it might mean updating old videos or just sending out the ones you already have in your account on a more regular basis. And for others, it might mean encouraging fellow employees who have a One Day account to use it more. We all have a role to play here. What we've been hearing from a lot of our customers recently is that they want numbers and research of how video is actually making a difference. Yes, stories are great, but actual numbers and statistics, that's what our customers have asked for. So we'll be sharing a few stats with you as well. And then finally, we're going to look at 3 video examples, very simple use cases that you can start practicing with and eventually send out to people. And I will never forget the first time that I received a video message from someone in my inbox. I saw the person smile in the thumbnail image immediately upon opening the email. And as soon as I played the video, there was a sense of clarity because I could see who this person was and hear their voice. I was also getting an understanding of the person's company and what they were all about. There was a sense of trust already being built. I felt appreciated. I was given next steps to move the conversation forward. It really was a total game changer. And eventually, it led to a brand new career and relationships being built. Video really is the reason why I'm here with all of you today. I share this story because that's what we're all about here at One Day, storytelling. And we want to encourage all of you to become storytellers as well through instant, authentic video that drives change for your business. My story is just one of many that shows how powerful video can be. But as I said, we also want to talk about results and how that can show the power of video as well. So let's check out some numbers here. I'm going to get this share going here again, and we'll talk about some stats here. We analyzed close to 160,000 videos created by our users to measure the efficiency and effectiveness of how One Day is being used. And this is what we found. Those 160,000 videos had a 73% click-through rate. 73%, that is huge. So what does that tell us? That tells us people were clicking on the emails that contained a One Day video. They were clicking on the videos themselves. They were pressing play to watch the video. There was engagement happening, all leading to that 73% click-through rate. The other stat I want to share is that those 160,000 videos, typically it took about 2 minutes to create those videos. 2 minutes, that's it. Now you might be thinking, Katie, that's crazy. Sometimes it takes me 15, 20 minutes, a half hour to record a video. I'm constantly re-recording. I get it. I have been there so many times as well. And there's 2 things that I want to talk about here. 1, video storytelling is meant to create authentic connections. You're bringing your unique self to these videos. And so I want to challenge this in that the more time you spend recording a video, the more retakes that you do, the less authentic that video is going to sound. It's going to come across as robotic and rehearsed. So that's point number 1. Point number 2, and we kind of already talked about this a little bit, is that creating videos and doing video storytelling, it's meant to increase efficiency, lessen your workload, make things easier, give you more time back in your day. And so if you spend 15 to 20 minutes re-recording yourself, trying to get a perfect video, you're going to spend just as much time as you would writing out a plain text email, checking for grammar and spelling, all of that. So maybe you're not ready to only take a couple minutes to create a new video. Maybe you're not ready to just do one take. I totally get it. If you're that person, set another goal for yourself and say, okay, this week I'm only going to do 3 retakes of my video, and then work your way down from there. Now, obviously, some videos are going to take longer than 2 minutes to create, especially if you're doing some sort of virtual tour, a walkthrough of your community or property for somebody. But typically, if you're doing those short videos, like a post inquiry, a pre-tour video, maybe a thank you video or happy birthday video, those should only take a couple minutes to do. Remember, we're going for authenticity and increasing efficiency. Moving on here. According to recent research, viewers remember 95% of a message when delivered by video, but only 10% by text. Big difference there. If you want people to remember you and what you said, send them a video. According to research, the brain processes visual assets 60,000 times faster than text alone. That's a big number, guys. What does that tell us? We understand what's happening a lot sooner through video than just reading something. If a web page contains the same content in 2 different formats, video and text, 72% of the audience will choose the video. Video is what people are choosing. And finally, just using the word video in an email subject line increases open rates by nearly 20%. So when you are sending a video, and if you're doing it through your email platform, put video somewhere in that subject line. Maybe you put it in parentheses at the beginning of your email subject line, parenthesis, video, parenthesis, and then say, hey, John, check this out. Or maybe you say, hey, John, check out this video. Click on the video I made for you, something like that. I hope by this point that you are starting to feel like, yes, there is power in video. But I also want to tell you this, without you, your face, voice, and empathy, it'll just be some images on a screen. Video is nothing without you in it. So this year, leverage not only video, but your most powerful asset, you. Video helps to highlight what you as an individual can provide. It helps your abilities stand out. You're providing value that is faster and easier to digest. You're creating trust with your body language and tone, and you're bringing your unique strengths to the table. Video is great, but it's nothing without you. Well, let's get into those use cases. There are 3 that we're gonna watch today. They're really quick, less than a minute long. This first one is an intro/post inquiry video. This is the type of video that you would send to somebody after somebody has maybe called in, emailed, made an online inquiry. They're interested in learning more about your community or property.
Good morning, Cecilia. My name is Jenna Pecor. I am the Senior Lifestyle Counselor at Murata Senior Living in Grand Prairie, which is just a fancy way of saying sales. And I just wanted to reach out to you and put a face to the name of the person that's going to be contacting you and following up with you in the next few days. So we are an assisted living community in Grand Prairie. We are just a little bit south of the intersection of I-20 and Carrier Parkway. We've been here over 25 years, and some of our staff have been here just as long. So we've been in the community for a long time. And I would love to show you more about what you're looking for Deneva. And so my cell phone is 214-558-4410. Feel free to call or text that number. You can also reply to this video. But the first question I want to know is, how do you prefer being contacted? So I can make sure that I'm doing it in the most efficient way that is your preference. So just let me know, and I look forward to speak with you soon. Bye.
All right. About a minute long. That's all it took. Lots of good information in there. Jenna, she was warm, inviting. She was trying to build trust right away. And she's letting her prospect know that she is the one who will be contacting her. So there's no confusion about who will be reaching out. She's also trying to meet the prospect where they're at. And she asks, how do you want to be contacted? Small things like that can take you so far and build up that rapport so much faster and make the transaction go a lot faster as well. The second example I want to share with you is a check-in one. This video is one that I would recommend creating and sending maybe a week or so after somebody has made an inquiry. Maybe they came in for a visit, but communication from that prospect has been a little bit quiet.
Good morning, Phyllis. This is Nancy from Brightview, Woodmont in Bethesda. I hope that you're having a great day. I just wanted to reach out to you to see how you and Alan were doing. And I just wanted to say how thankful we are that you even considered Brightview Woodmont. I would love to be able to continue to help you on your journey to find a senior community, and would love for you to give me a phone call so we can sit down and I can talk to you about your interests and what services that you may need that Brightview can assist with. You can reach me at 240-800-7566. I look forward to speaking with you soon, and happy Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
All right. Again, under a minute long, so much good information in there. She got her point across. Nancy did a great job with this. We heard appreciation for the prospect in the first few seconds. Always do that. People love hearing that you appreciate them. We also heard why Nancy's reaching out. She wants to check in and offer her assistance if this person is still interested. And she also dropped some holiday cheer in there as well. If you're ever sending a video around the holidays, be sure to do that. People always like that. The last example I want to share with you is a thank you video. These are great to record and send for so many different occasions. Again, people love hearing that you appreciate them. This one just happens to highlight a post-tour situation. Someone came in to visit a community.
Hi, Dan and Barbara. I just wanted to thank you so much for your time today and coming over to visit. I look forward to talking to you again, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. As I mentioned, I'm here to support you however I can. Thanks.
Okay, that one, only about 30 seconds. Super quick, but so powerful. The prospects that she sent this video to, they took the time out of their day to visit this community, working through potentially a huge decision for themselves or their loved ones. You sending a video like this could mean the difference between prospects deciding to choose your community over another that maybe didn't do a follow-up, or they did, but it felt impersonal and plain. This one definitely feels personal. Coming up, look out for communication for our February webinar. We're going to be talking about structuring your videos and CTA best practices. We know that for a lot of people, it can be challenging to figure out how to start a video, what to say, how long should I, do this video for? In that webinar, we're going to talk about a couple simple formulas that you can implement into your videos, put into practice, so that you can go into a video knowing this is exactly what I want to say and how long I want the video to be. And then also, we're going to talk about how to use and drive people to your CTA, your call to action, whether that is just a statement that you have as part of your video or email, or if you're actually driving people to the actual physical CTA button, that can be part of your videos as well. So look out for communication and the registration link for the February webinar in just a couple of weeks. If you have questions after today, please reach out to support@oneday.com, specifically for technical questions or issues that you might be having with your account. As a reminder, we have a weekly standing webinar each week that really dives into using the One Day mobile app and the desktop platform. So if you're looking for information on how to do that, you want a refresher, you're brand new to One Day, definitely check out that weekly standing webinar. And of course, if you have questions about today's webinar or want to get connected with me, email me. My email address is on the screen right there. Thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next month.